Hi everyone, so I was just about to do a test and then I thought, oh, I'm just going to do a video for it so it raised a little bit more awareness, and then I've just done the same thing. I've had to look on Google and YouTube for the way of doing this and it wasn't on there anywhere. So I'm doing the Anthony Nolan test to see if I could be a match for somebody who needs stem cell. I believe it's for people that have blood cancer. But I'm not sure if it's for people with different types of cancer, if it's for only one singular person with cancer, I'm not sure. So you get your test like this, and it comes in. I've already opened it, and then I was going to do it, and I thought, well, how do I even do it? It didn't make enough sense, and I thought, right, I'll look on YouTube. I found my answer through another video, but there wasn't many videos out there, and I thought, oh, I'll get confused. So inside you get a letter to send it off with, and then you get a little pouch in here, which just says get lifesaver ready. So on the first step inside of it, it just has a few instructions. Ignore my background because I'm sorting all my paperwork out. So this is what I'm doing. This is something I found in my paperwork over the week, and I was thinking, oh, I need to send it off. So it says here that you just double check on the barcode on the back. You've got your date of birth, which is mine, so 3rd of the 2nd 96. So I've checked that. It then says about the swab. So it says open the plastic packaging and take out swabs. Don't let the tip of the swab touch anything just yet. So I'll do that in a minute, but I'll talk through. So here's the swabs here. Open wide, firmly rub the tip on one of the swabs along the inside of one of your cheeks for around 30 seconds. Move the swab up and down and spin it around as you go. And then put your swab securely in the bottom of this packet without the wrapper. It might still be a bit damp, but that's absolutely fine. And then repeat the previous steps with the other swab on the other cheek. So that's fine. Then when I've done that, you write the date, that's today's date and the time, and then place the packet filled with the 2 swabs and the envelope in the post, so I can do that in the morning. So I'm just going to open them up with one hand. I've got a little bit of information down. I just wanted to make sure I do the swabs properly, because the last thing I would want to do is waste any money and any time, because these do cost. And they do say if you're not going to do it, to send them back, because obviously people won't do that and then it costs them money. So the information I've wrote down is if you were matched on the register, so if I send these in, for example, and then somebody comes in that they need a stem cell donor, and I'm matched, what then they would do is they would ask you to go to the GP. So the company, Anthony Nolan's company, would ring you and ask you to go to your GP to make an appointment for bloods. Your bloods would then be taken, and if you're a perfect match, you would then be put through a full health check. The health check can be done, I think it's by a company Anthony Nolan sort out. If you have to travel for this, they pay for that, and I'm sure they pay for your transport and a hotel if needed, I think. When you go, there'll be 2 methods that you can get done if you then pass that stage. So the 2 methods are PBSC, which is where the stem cells are taken from the blood. So what would happen, I think it is a few days before, or for a few days, so 4 days before, a nurse would come and inject you with, I don't know, it's like a fluid, and it takes the stem cells and puts it in your bloodstream, if that makes sense. So it would come from your bone marrow, I believe. So you do feel a lot of ache, and well, you can do, it doesn't always mean everybody's going to, but it can be like quite achy, but you generally know you're doing something well, so you wouldn't even be concerned for that. The other stem cell way of doing things methods is through your bone marrow, and that can be better for the patient. So sometimes when you do these health checks, that's why they're doing, even though they know you could have perfect health, it's better to know, because just say they need somebody that can do a bone marrow and only you can do a stem cell through the blood, it can cause a problem, so they prefer somebody who could do both. So that's what happens, but your travel's paid for, your hotel and accommodation's all paid for if you go ahead and get it done, which I think's amazing. And I've wanted to do this for a while because my uncle had to have needed treatments done, and I don't know how to explain it. What did he need doing? He needed transplant, and there wasn't anybody for a transplant. I know this is something completely different, but I'm on the organ donation. I've always wanted to do bone marrow for somebody, even though it's not something you want to do necessarily. I always think, if I'm not going to need it and I can produce it and give it to somebody who needs it, I'll happily give any part of me to help somebody else. So I might never hear from these and they might never need me, but it would be lovely to think that they did. So I'm just going to stay quiet for 30 seconds. So this is just what the swab looks like. I'm just going to put it inside my mouth and then... Right, so that's that one. And then all you do is you put it inside the packet. I'll show you the packet in a minute. I now need to do the other side, which is going to be difficult with one hand, so... And that's the other one. So all you do is you put them, again, ignore the background. Oh, that's the swabs. So they're just now inside this little, let's see if I can get it shown. So they're just inside of there. I don't know if you can see. And then there's just a little bit of tape on it. So you then remove the tape, which I've just done. You then seal it. I need to sign it on the back and date it so we can see. And then send it off in the post. So I just thought I'd do a quick video. It's only a 7-minute video. Well, it will be by the end by the time I finish. But just anybody who's thinking of doing it and could do it, it's so worth doing. There's so many people that need it, and you never know whose life you could save in a way of doing anything like this. I'd happily give anything I could. There's been certain situations where I've not been able to give blood. I get quite a lot of like infections. I don't know why. Every time I've gone to give blood, I've either got some sort of water infection, or I get tonsillitis every couple of weeks, so they don't prefer you to have any sort of health problem. So it stops me a lot to give blood. Whereas this isn't something that's going to stop me, because an infection in a water infection, it doesn't, you know what I mean, it's not always going to affect it. So yeah, if anyone is looking to do it, just quickly give yourself a swab. Online, just sign up. It's just on Anthony Nolan's website. I don't know if we have anything here that shows you the website, but that's the name of it. But yeah, thank you for watching and good luck, and I hope everyone does, from watching this, sign up and give it a go. Thank you.